Hello, my name is Francis Wongbe. I'm going to be presenting on the children of God. St. John chapter 1 verse 12 says, "But as many as receive him, to them gave him power to become the sons of God, even to them that believe on his name." The manifestation of the sons of God, Romans 8 verse 19. For the earnest expectation of the creature waiteth for the manifestation of the sons of God. A re- um, this was a news article that I picked up on the internet by USA Today that was released by the Chicago Police Department with some statistic that says that Chicago murder rate soared 72% in 2016 and shootings up more than 88%. Now that's a very, very high um, increase in violence. When the children of God are ignorant of who they are and silent, evil has total freedom. For Hosea chapter 4 verse 6 says, "My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. Because you have rejected knowledge, I will also reject you." The children of God are led by God. The children of God are also protected by God. They work for God, by God, and with God. So if you are a child of God, you tend to have these characteristics. These tend to be common denominator in the life of the children of God. Romans 8:14 says, "For those who are led by the Spirit of God are the children of God." When the children of God are walking in their rightful authority, we realize the violence will decrease, crime rate will decrease, and there will be more love and prosperity in the cities and the nations. I think once we come into the fullness of who we are in Christ, and begin to really exercise our authority, we will see changes happening in our cities and in our nations. But until then, the devil is free to do whatever he likes to do. When the children of God are consecrated to God, they are equipped to enforce the will of God on earth. They are equipped to bring healing to their world. But we have to learn to live a consecrated life if we truly want to see the manifestation of God's power in our own lives. Because unless we do that, the power of God won't be able to flow in our lives. When we live a life that is humble and before the presence of God, we can see the wonders of God. As children of God, we are called to be ambassadors of Christ in this world. And as long as we, children of God, stay connected to God, we will be positioned to be God's agent of change in the earth.